Cancer Industry Tour.
Hey, Chevron, don't you know? Toxic pollution's got to go. Hey, Chevron, don't you know? Toxic pollution's got to go.
Chemical companies are profiting from people's diseases. Cancer is being caused by these chemicals that are in our environment. No one is exempt from them. And what we've got to do is we've got to stop the polluting. Prevention. This is the only way we're going to prevent cancer from spreading. And it's epidemic proportions right now. Get in there and let's stop this PR thing that, well, the tour is all about today. We're going to go to PR companies. We're going to go to American Cancer Society, who has never talked about prevention.
Yes.
Because they're in the pocket of chemical companies.
They get a big piece of the pie.
That's right. That's what they're making money off. Everybody's suffering.
So we're going to.
I want to next introduce Henry Clark, who knows too well about what Chevron is doing in terms of polluting. Henry is the executive director of the West County Toxics Coalition based in Richmond.
We're here today as part of this 5th annual Cancer Industry Tour to stop cancer where it starts, because this is where it starts at, in these corporate headquarters right here, where they make the plans on polluting our communities. This is where it starts at, where they count the profits that they make at my expense, at the expense of our children in our communities that are suffering from cancer and other people who have respiratory problems and high cancer rates. We're here today to let it be known that we are going forward from this day on with the new environmental ethic. We're going to hold these companies accountable in our community. As we were here last year in the 4th annual Cancer Industry Tour, we reported to you that due to the organizing efforts of the West County Toxic Coalition in our communities in Richmond, that we finally got that incinerator at the Chevron Chemical Company shut down. You do not invest in our community. We have people in our communities dying from cancer and other health problems now. Chevron does not invest their resources in environmental health care in our community. You do not invest your resources, the profits that you make in our communities to offset the impacts of your facilities.
If you haven't filled out your purple sash, we just have a handful left, so if you're a cancer survivor or you want to march for someone with cancer, please come and fill out your purple sash. I want to now introduce Susan Forsythe with the California Nurses Association.
Hi, my name is Susan Forsythe. I'm with the California Nurses Association, and I'm a nurse, and I work in an oncology unit. And I'm here to tell you that Chevron must stop polluting. We must stop making my patients sick. You talk about acceptable risks. You look at statistics and you look at numbers. You make reasoned arguments about risk and benefit analysis and why you're justified in putting these poisons into our community. Well, I'm here to tell you that those poisons are causing cancer to people, and those people have names. Those names are like Annette, they're Mary, they're Carol, they're Natalie, they're my mother, they're my neighbors, they're the people I love. Each of these people have lives, families, loves, and sorrows, and you're killing them. You're killing them from your offices, you're killing them from your refineries, you're killing them from your chemical making plants. You're making them ill, you're giving them cancer. Once they get to me, I give them morphine in their veins because their pain is so bad that they can't eat. I pack their wounds after the cancer's been dug out of their bodies. I hold their hands, I hug them and their families as they're dying. I wrap their bodies after they're dead. I'm angry that you're sacrificing people to make money. I'm really pissed off about this. I don't understand how you people sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. night after I do what I do all day. You people ought to be ashamed that you can go home at night and sleep. Shame on you.
I now want to introduce Greg Harris from Communities for a Better Environment.
So, you've heard about Chevron's People Do campaign. Well, Chevron's board of directors, and here they are, they're mostly white men. They don't look like the neighborhood around the refinery in Richmond. They don't represent the communities that they poison. But they did give their executives a big bonus. Was the bonus for cutting environmental spending? Not directly. It was because they made record profits. So don't think that Chevron cares much about you. They care about what we can do to stop them from doing business in our communities if they're going to kill us while they're doing it. So don't stop. Get the word out. Don't think for a minute you're wrong. You're beautiful. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name is LaDonna Williams. I'm a former resident, and there are current residents here from Midway Village who are suffering from cancer and a lot of illnesses. I have my children here today who were not conceived in Midway Village, but the toxins from there, they have heart problems, they've got rashes, we've got a host of problems going on. And the gentleman that just spoke before me, he was smart enough to bring their annual report. I didn't bring mine. However, I want to go into PG&E's annual report. This is a company who has no regard at all for communities of color. What they have done is they place their toxins in our community, and then they want to take no responsibility for the result of those toxins on human lives. They've told us and admitted that the toxins are there, but they will not take responsibility for the people that are dying. We've got a number of people that have died, including the housing workers there. We just had 2 of those that recently died, one in July and one just about a month ago. What their annual report showed is that PG&E went into court and they collected from their insurance companies and also you, me, and everyone else, the ratepayers, for these same toxins. A month before they collected, the judge threw our case out of court saying we had no case. Now you tell me, where is the justice in this? Where is the justice?
Is everybody ready to march? Yeah. All right. Bradley Angel is going to give us kind of an overview here of the march. Bradley Angel from Green Action.
All right, it's good to be here in Chevron. Good to see you again for our 5th march. So are people ready to march? Yeah. We ready to go visit some of the cancer industry? Yeah. All right. I'm marching today for my mom, who died many years ago as a young woman from breast cancer, for our dear friend Stormy Williams, who died last year, for my friend Terry, who's in her 40s and she's having a cancer operation tomorrow, for another friend who just turned 40 who's battling cancer, and for a lot of people in the communities that are here today. We have a unique opportunity today to actually, we're making a difference just being here, but some information has just come to our attention a couple hours ago that I think can enable us to build on the victories that have been won by the types of folks here today. You know, we've together helped the folks in Richmond shut down Chevron's incinerator. We've done the same with the EPA's incinerator in West Oakland. There's a lot of other struggles. The folks in Midway Village, and you just heard from LaDonna, are suffering tremendously in Daly City. And it just so happens, we've just found out that right up the street, PG&E top officials are about to sit down with a couple of the people from Midway. And they think that they're a small community, that they're isolated, you know, they're poor, they can just kind of string them along. Or maybe, as PG&E is claiming, they're serious. Well, what we're going to do, if you're not, how about the first stop is 225 Bush, right on our way, and let's bring our friends from Midway Village there and let PG&E know they have a lot of friends and a lot of people who are going to hold them accountable and make sure we don't see any more cancers and we do get justice for our friends in Midway Village. So shall we do that? Let's go!
Cancer where it starts! Stop cancer where it starts!